Welcome to another episode of Charlie Drives. Today you join me for a brand new car collection video. Looking forward to it. It's going to be an interesting morning. A bit of a crazy idea as well, completely mad, but you'll soon find out exactly the story behind that. You're probably all thinking I'm a complete raving lunatic for buying this ridiculous car, but on reading all of the reviews about it, as well as understanding how sought after the cars were, I thought, you know what, might as well put my name down. Probably won't. Nothing will probably happen. And while I was on holiday last week, I got a phone call from Suzuki, and somebody had dropped out. So they called me up and said, would you be interested? And I said, yeah, why not? So, yeah, here we are going to pick up the car. I've not seen the car, I've only seen a few pictures of it, I've seen a video of it. Sainey, the man who's selling me the car, he sent me a really great video when it got delivered off the lorry from Japan. Somebody drove a lorry all the way from Japan.
Say when
it was delivered a few days ago. It had plastic on the wheels still. That's how I know it was new. Be interested to see how many miles it's got on it. See whether it's got some like running miles already, or whether it has actually 0 miles on the clock or whatever. So that'd be quite interesting. But yeah. So anyway, we'll see you there. What do you think?
It's cute.
Good,
it's so little. How do you feel?
Very good. I think it's a wicked little car, don't you think?
Yeah. You excited?
Very excited.
Good.
Can't wait. Let's go in and meet him.
What are we calling it?
Cricket.
Cricket. That's right.
Cricket. You're the man.
Absolutely. Be smiling.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wherever you want.
Thank you
Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you very much for your business.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
If there's anything we can do for you in the
Thank you.
meantime, do let us know. And,
Excellent. Yeah.
Any issues, do let us know so we can obviously address them.
Brilliant.
And make sure everything's headed speedily. And of course, we do get rated on CSA.
Yeah. I will. Cheers.
But thank you again very much.
Cheers, Charlie. Thank you.
I'm very jealous. Very jealous.
Yeah. No, we're really happy with it. It looks stunning, doesn't it?
It
looks
does.
really stunning.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers. Right, let's have a look at the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thrilled with it.
Let's see the startup of it. Has it got the same wow as the Evora?
Yeah. Oh.
You're not fitting a new exhaust.
Nah, it's awesome. It's really cool. I love it. Nice. Yeah. Heated seats. That's all lovely. So in order to engage this, you have to have the brake on, or
No,
you can actually be driving?
Simply just shift it from one to another if you need to.
Even when you're stationary. Yeah.
So if
So
you're not
too high at the
basically
moment.
Try and do it as low a speed as you can if you have to do it
Okay.
while you're rolling.
But that's in four-wheel
that's
high.
full drive, you can hear it. It's all
And then you have to
engaged.
press down.
Press down and back for four-wheel load.
Oh wow, cool.
And it beeps at you.
Sweet. Nice. And then all the way up to the top. That's brilliant. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Excellent. Nice. Do you want to have a look at the boot?
Happy?
Do you want to see the boot? It's so small. You can't even fit your shopping in the back.
Oh,
Oh dear.
you missold me.
So here we are in the Jimny. Right, let's get this thing going. So we have literally got, oh, the engine was on, I couldn't even hear it. We've literally got hardly any miles on the clock. And off we go. Woo. Woo. We're in the chimney. This is so cool. I love it. Right, anyway, so yes, you're probably all thinking I'm raving lunatic for buying this, but there is a bit of a reason for buying this car. Now, these are incredibly sought after cars. The demand in Japan is so high for these cars that there is about a 2-year waiting list in the UK. So I was incredibly lucky. I went into Suzuki. I thought, oh, you know what, I'll put my name down for one because why not? You know, it didn't cost me anything to put my name down. And I got a call 2 or 3 months later with basically a customer had cancelled their order, and here we are today in the Jimny. Picked it all up. So yeah, very good. So why is there a 2-year waiting list? What is it about this car that people like so much? Now, everyone compares this to the likes of a Mercedes G-Wagon, but the nice thing about this is you can pick one up for 1/10 of the cost. So these start from about 15,000. This particular model is an SZ5, so it's got all of the toys, so to speak, but it's still an incredibly simple car. And that's what I quite like about this. It's very unsophisticated. It's not a pretentious car, and it's also really honest. It's a great off-roader. I'd like to try this off-road to see what it's like, but there's tons of videos out there showing this car off-road and what it can do. So it's a really honest mini SUV. Okay, it's not the most practical of cars. It's not an awfully great driver's car either, but it has really got, it's just got something about it. It's got something really kind of cool about it. So this particular car is it's a manual, and it's a 5-speed manual, so you've got 5 gears. I've also got, normally this will be normal driving, 2-wheel drive, so two wheels at the rear. However, it's got a 4-wheel drive high and low range option as well, so the low range can be used on, I suppose, fairly extreme off-road conditions. It's got all of the Bluetooth all connected up here, satellite navigations, like a 7-inch touchscreen. Now the interesting thing about this car in Japan is the Japanese, they love this car. And that is one of the main reasons why it's so hard to get hold of these cars over in Europe and in the UK. But the interesting thing about the Japanese model is that in Japan they're running a 3-cylinder unit with a turbocharger. This is a 4-cylinder naturally aspirated car. That probably explains further why there is such a lack of supply out here in the UK. Also, the residuals on these cars, I mean, people are comparing them to the likes of, you know, the supercars out there of today. They're really holding, well, they're actually going for about £5,000 or £6,000 over list on the second-hand market. So that's another reason for buying this. I absolutely hate the thought of buying a car brand new and losing money on it the day you drive it out of the showroom. So that was a big sort of kind of point for me in terms of buying this car. I didn't want to buy something that was going to lose a load of money, so this makes perfect sense. So let me know what you guys think. Tell me that I'm crazy for buying it. There could be many benefits of having this car versus driving the Evora on a daily basis. So if I can drive this car, put a few thousand miles on it, sell it for a little bit of a profit, then hey, you know, maybe it's not such a crazy decision. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please subscribe to these videos if you're enjoying them. Been out for the day in the car after owning it for a few hours now, and getting overtaken because we are slow. We got overtaken, Alex. This is terrible. Anyway, we spent a day with the car. Really, still loving it. What I'd like to say is get yourself down to a Glyn Hopkin, or if you're in Cambridge, get yourself down to Glyn Hopkin. If you're in Cambridge, go and speak to Sainey or Charlie at Glyn Hopkin, Cambridge, to get your name down on the list for one of these cars. You might as well, and you may end up being as lucky as I was. What? What? And you may end up getting lucky. Alright. If you've enjoyed this video and you think you'll enjoy this car as much as I am, get yourself down to Glyn Hopkin. Get yourself down to Glyn Hopkin. If you're in Cambridge, get yourself down to Glyn Hopkin in Cambridge and go and have a word with Sainey or Charlie, because I'm sure they'll help you out like they helped me out. Really nice bunch of guys. I'd thoroughly recommend them. The sales experience was fantastic. Bye! Is that good? Is that good or? Is that okay? Right.